What's going on, guys? Seth here for TLG, doing a TLG Reacts for the Developer Direct presented by Xbox and Bethesda. Now, apparently this is a showcase of games coming out in 2023 from Xbox and Bethesda, and I'm here for it because last year I feel was a little underwhelming for Xbox, as they had some games come out, but not a whole lot of them, and a lot of pushbacks, a lot of delays, and this is the year for them to shine if they're going to do it. So I'm hoping they got some really cool stuff to show us. We already know a lot of the games they are going to show here, likely, Redfall, whatever that Minecraft game is. We need to see more on Forza. They got stuff coming out, and I'm excited to see that, especially with the reception to Halo Infinite, the news about Halo Infinite lately, and the news about Xbox and their layoffs, which I expect more layoffs from them and other people soon, but it's not good, and especially when you're hoping for the best and wanting the best from somebody and they are not having the best time, it's a little rough. So I'm excited to see what they got coming out, and I'm hoping they got just some absolute bangers that I have to play. I know they're going to be pushing it on Game Pass. I'm more of a buy kind of guy, not really a rental dude. No judgment there. Just every time I have something on Game Pass, I never think to play it. Anyway, I digress. Let's watch this and see what they have to show us. This is Developer Direct, presented by Xbox and Bethesda. 3, 2, 1, go. Bring the bangers, Xbox. 5 big games. Developer Direct. We got ZeniMax, so ESO probably, Mojang, Arcane, Turn 10 Studios, and Tango Gameworks. Getting expansion to Ghostwire Tokyo, some DLC.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends, and today we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game.
PvP.
Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game set in a lush, dynamic world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience
Yeah, it looks like a
together with your
Magnus.
friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers.
They had that like Diablo-style game that like wasn't
new and exciting
the best thing ever, but wasn't the worst thing ever.
To share more details about PvP gameplay.
I'm surprised at what they were able to squeeze out of that brand. So, hopeful for this.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team.
Okay.
This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the
teams is going to be really fun, or I'm going to be pulling my hair out of my head.
At the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
That's cool.
Also,
I like to get to build like that.
Procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign.
That's cool.
This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That's cool. I like that.
It's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, where
certain
the
game
towers
types
are.
having that procedural generation is really nice.
Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat, and this includes PvP.
Talk about that in Deep Rock Galactic all the time. Being able to replay that game so much is in part because you never know what you're getting into.
Not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
Those
in
fucking
PvP,
piglins.
There's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, You can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because
I love
soon
building.
enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
It's interesting because they're kind of
Since the
mixing
goal of
like an
PvP is to
RTS with
destroy
like
the
a
opposing team's base, defending your
an
own base
action
is
game.
really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
And then once
Yeah,
those walls
that'll
are
look
up,
like a
I
maze.
like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
The real fun of PvP
Dang, dude.
is
Sounds
creating
cool.
a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you,
The opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
and you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone
If you take
launcher.
the
You just have
Minecraft
to
skin
keep
out of
constantly
this,
changing your
it's
tactics.
actually a pretty cool idea.
And sometimes you're like, I have no idea.
And if there's a
what they're
game
doing.
like this
And then
already,
you
let me
soon-
know in
you
the
certainly
comments
find
because I
out
can't
very
think of
quickly.
one. It obviously takes inspiration from a lot of different
A
games,
while
but
back, we had somebody on our
the
dev
mixture is
team
really
use a strategy
interesting.
Where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
is there progression though? Do you get anything for playing, or is it just for fun? Which is fine, but I like to unlock things. I think that's sadly the biggest thing that's kind of spoiled me in gaming is like, I'll play a game for fun, which is what it's supposed to be for, but like, if I'm not gaining something, I can gain something in another game, and I'll want to put my time into that game, because I feel like I'm wasting time playing this, when I could be investing that time into a game where I'm unlocking the things I want to get. It's a really, kind of a sad thing, because, yeah, you should just be playing video games because you're having a good time, but I want to have a good time and unlock things. Or play with Game Pass. They want you on Game Pass. It's definitely got value. Alright, very curious about Forza. I've never been a big Forza guy. Love Horizon, but never been a big Forza guy. I'm more of a Gran Turismo guy. But if they make a good one,
Hi, everyone.
I will absolutely
I'm Chris
play it.
Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and
good.
customize
It's a good chunk.
with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, and the most modern race cars we've ever
Customization's
featured
cool,
on
too.
our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined.
Okay,
This
there's
makes
a
our
point. I
driving
was about to say, why you
experience
bring
more
up
fun
5?
and rewarding in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience. Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface. This yields a paint model that has a much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss. damage and dirt buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering
That's
more in the
cool.
low-pressure areas like recesses and
Actually looks really
alcoves.
good.
These innovations tell the story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world. Every car
Very
now
cool.
has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware accelerated
It's one
convolution
thing
reverb
Forza's always
accurately
been really
reproduces
good
how
at
sounds
is
in Forza
sound
interact
design.
within an acoustic space, dynamically adapting to its surroundings and creating a realistic and detailed soundscape. New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
Forza Motorsport launches with 20 environments, built from the ground up for this generation. You'll get to race on iconic fan favorites, as well as 5 all-new to Motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami. We capture our environments to an incredible
cool.
level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles, we're able to use this data to draw up to 10 times more detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation, animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically.
Talking my
Tracks
language,
look alive,
baby. Sounds
sound
cool.
alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators, so you're always immersed in the pure spectacle of racing. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same. I love the
that.
detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami. Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking. You can see the distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch.
Looks
Even
good.
The Kyalami logo itself
My
creates
big
visual
thing with this
impact
game
every
is I
time you
hope
see it, thanks to ray
they
traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light
they've
rays
evolved
accumulate
the AI
color
because
as
I've
they
always
bounce
hated the
between
AI in the Forza.
We're rendering all our
the
environments
Forza
in 4K
more
at 60
the
FPS
Motorsport games.
with real-time ray tracing on
I
track.
was getting ready to say
to create
Horizon, and I was
true-to-life
like, no, not
reflections
that one. That's fine.
on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces.
It always seemed so robotic.
With
So
the incredible detail
hopefully they can
and rendering
add
features of our
something
track
to that.
environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
Fidelity. I've never heard anyone say it like that. Very interesting.
Forza Motorsport is back, and it's our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars than ever before. You can experience all of this in our incredible new online racing mode and in our all-new car-building focused single-player career. We cannot wait for you to get your hands
Why emphasize
on
car
this
building in
incredible
single
game.
player? Are you not car building in multiplayer? Very cool. It'll be nice too because I'll be able to play that on PC. So, look forward to that. Tango Gameworks, baby! Love Tango Gameworks. Evil Within's so underrated. Oh wait, is this that? I think I saw something on this on Twitter.
Me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here.
This
Well,
is
it's
way
pretty standard.
different looking than what they've been making.
Check this out.
What was he saying? Evil Within. Evil Within's so underrated.
Chest. It's powering up my new robot arm.
Evil Within 2 is so good.
It's making everything sync up.
Ghostwire
with the
Tokyo
beat.
was cool. It's not the best thing ever, but it's definitely not bad. It's good. I liked it.
This is awesome.
This is clean looking.
That's the defect.
What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not defect.
The animations are pretty good. Pretty cool looking.
We'll take down this company. One boss at a time.
Some kind of action game.
Just
Very
so you know,
stylized.
they're insane.
I wonder how long they worked on this. Ghostwire. They didn't even mention it.
Profession, rock star.
HiFi
Future
Rush.
I'm Shinji Mikami, studio head at
There he is.
GameWorks. Thank you for all your support over the years.
And I'm John Johannes, director on HiFi Rush.
Chill out. It'll be fine. Power forward.
まあね、このゲームを僕が作ってたら、もう全然違うゲームになったと思う。だけどこういうゲームがね、生まれて本当に良かったね。
Seems like it. Seems very excited.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something
True.
totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
It definitely didn't leak,
Let's have some fun.
which is surprising.
僕はね、本当に新しいものができて、未だにワクワクしてるよ。
I'm stoked they're trying something different, even though I love Evil Within 3.
So we've been waiting for this for a
they're a
long
very
time.
talented
So let's
company,
jump in
so
and
I like
explain
that they're
exactly what HiFi Rush is.
changing it up.
HiFi Rush is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music.
Interesting.
The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities.
Huh.
You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video.
I would not expect a game
That's
like this
HiFi
from them.
Rush. You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game's soundtrack. As you can see, the beat moves the world around you and is the key to combat.
You looking for me?
Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making HiFi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo.
I feel like I'm gonna have to play this to
Landing beat hits
really get it down. He's explaining it, but
musical
like
flair and high damage attacks.
without feeling the rhythm, it's kind of hard to
Goes wild.
know how that's gonna feel. His name's Chai. I fucking love Chai. I fucking love Chai. Not this guy. Don't know this guy.
Anyone see the guy that did this?
It oddly kind of reminds me of Phantasy Star Online from back in the day. It's not a rhythm game, obviously, but you had to like hit the button at a certain pace to hit more effectively.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want.
Okay.
It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
So yeah, you're just gonna be more effective if you're hitting to the beat. That's cool. I don't know, this is looking pretty
Progress isn't
fun.
blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
wonder how long this is. I'm thinking like you just put out
When we say
Ghostwire
everything
Tokyo
moves to the beat, we mean it.
not that long
Enemy
ago.
attacks, cutscenes,
So where the hell did this come
dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the music,
Plus
creating an
Xbox is just like
ongoing
a
jam
look, dude.
session of a game.
2022 is not our year. We need a game.
help out is
So
808.
like, let's get this
Your
out in
robot cat
2023.
companion who literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm. But we also have visual guides to help you even more. We want you to
Interesting.
be able to enjoy HiFi Rush, whether you're Rhythm Pro or not.
I look so cool doing this.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies who expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
That's not bad.
The extra help is handy,
Damn.
because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then
That's cool.
we have a showdown.
They're really fucking showing off this game. You expect just like
Boss battles are
a
climactic
2-minute
set pieces,
trailer and that'd be
varying
it.
from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences.
Especially on an announcement.
Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists.
9 Inch Nails, Prodigy.
HiFi
That's
Rush is like
interesting.
nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either.
It kind
It's
of
a
looks like
high-energy,
nothing I've played
feel-good
before. It
rhythm
looks
action
similar to a lot of
experience
things,
that's
but
amazingly satisfying to play.
definitely has its own thing going on here.
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
That cat is adorable. Alright, HiFi Rush. Tango Gameworks, baby.
もしね、ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら、俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それは当たり前でしょうね。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだから、ジョンからどうぞ。
So, not only are we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play HiFi Rush tonight. Not a demo, the full game. Seriously. It launches on Xbox and PC a few hours after the show.
Did they
And yes,
seriously-
It'll be on Game Pass as well.
We hope you enjoy.
They just dropped this shit? I'm gonna have to go fucking download that.
You looking for me?
Get him!
Yep, it's on Game Pass. What the fuck?
Mind if I join?
That's...
Let me know how to
that's
fight.
fucking...
I
That's
believe
crazy.
it does, sir. How about...
Can more developers just like keep a game under wraps and then be like, hey, we got this announcement for you. Also, here it is.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass.
I mean, there is
And welcome to
a
Vandelay Campus.
certain element to building hype towards a release, especially like a really big game. But a game like this, I think, because it's unproven, the drop out of nowhere kind of adds to that hype. Like, you got to go play it right now. That's very cool. I'm definitely gonna play this. I'll let you guys know what I think of it. That's really, I fucking love that they did that. What are they adding to ESO? Because I haven't played since the newest expansion came out, but they've added things since then, and I haven't played since then. I need to hop back on though, because I got
Welcome to
auto
Hunt Valley,
build,
Maryland,
so
and the
I
headquarters
paid
of ZeniMax
for.
Online Studios.
more.
You just saw a cinematic
and,
teaser for the Elder
I'm
Scrolls
not playing.
Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the
Fucking
game
Necrom, baby.
ever.
I hate that name.
If you watch the teaser closely, you saw that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called the Arcanist.
Oh, shit.
It's only our third new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC.
Shit, I gotta start playing ESO
For
again.
those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim
there is
and
a lot to
Oblivion,
this game.
you'll
I
feel right at home
put some
amongst
time
the
into it,
thousands
and
of
I'm
stories
still
unfolding across every region.
just going
in
through every
ESO.
region, trying to do everything
And
I
as
can.
anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons.
No, I don't remember
Or
that.
questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the
They're really
shell
turning this
of a
like
giant
quick
crab?
little like, hey, we got a new
For the
chapter coming
Oblivion
out
fans
into
out there, how
hey,
about
play
another
ESO.
chance at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
Which, I mean, they got to get people on the game.
Just like
but
any single-player Elder Scrolls game, you can
This is
have a
turning into an
blast
ad.
simply by following the main quest line. Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a craftsman. Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your
this
home.
game, you guys gotta fucking make
Customize your character.
crossplay.
Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready,
Does everyone I know
you
who
can
plays
easily
this plays
engage
it
in
on
one
console?
of the best open world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet. We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our
ESO's
shared world.
There's
no
people in
required
it for sure,
subscription
plenty of
and
them. But like,
thousands of hours of
you don't
content
see
to dig
people
into,
gathering or hanging
solo
out anywhere. It's really
or with friends.
kind of an isolated feeling game,
Explore nearly every corner
which is fine
of
because
Tamriel with
it reminds
no
me of when I
level
play like
restrictions.
Morrowind or
It's
Skyrim or
magical
whatever.
being
Like
able
you're
to
just
travel
there by
almost
yourself,
anywhere
running
you
around with a
please
companion.
from the moment you
That's
enter
the
the
experience in
world.
this. So it feels
ESO
like
is available on
Elder
PC and
Scrolls,
Mac,
but
in addition to previous and current gen consoles,
definitely not
including
seeing
a
this
purpose-built
fucking
next-gen version
community.
for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player. So everyone can test drive
That's
all of
fair.
our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more. At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to
At
Elder Scrolls
ZOS.
lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me,
It's a
we
good
have
game.
tons more
If
to
you haven't
share,
played ESO, you should play
and I
ESO.
can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom. Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
Sick. I'm actually kind of excited for that. Redfall. Hopefully they can do it. I just can't get excited for this game. I'm gonna play it 100%. Definitely gonna play it, but like I'm not hyped on it. And it's like literally a game made for me. I love 4-player co-op, Far Cry-like shooters.
There are people who can fight back.
Stick together!
Eyes up!
The abilities look fun though. I think the vampires, even though it's neat they're putting vampires in it, not zombies.
Welcome to
congrats,
Redfall,
you're actually taking it outside the box a
where
little
the
bit.
calm seas and sunny skies have been
The
eclipsed
attack
by a
patterns are
legion of vampires.
so basic looking.
Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world.
That's the thing too, like it's Arcane making it, and I know they're talented, so
Every
like I
inch
have
of our
this kind
open
of
world is
trust.
carefully handcrafted and
They know what
packed
they're
with
doing with
environmental
this.
storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
Yeah, the map is detailed looking, like
But it's not all
looks
danger
cool.
all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply.
This kind of reminds me of Generation
station, one
Zero,
of your home bases.
but more polished,
This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
which is definitely a good thing. I
Something
love
need you to do.
Generation
The
Zero.
old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over
It
a
just
century
needs
to
some
keep
polish.
boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bird.
Do they? I don't know who I'm asking.
Here's a
But
vampire
I'm wondering if
known
they,
as the
if
Shroud.
there's a release date for this,
Shrouds
or
blanket
if they're
the
going to
area
announce
in
it here.
darkness, disorienting their prey.
Because I don't even know when
They
this is
hurl
coming
lethal
out. I just
projectiles
know
and
this
can
year.
even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Kind of reminds me of like Back for Blood visually, which is weird, except for obviously it's more cartoony and vibrant. I know they gotta sell the scene, but nobody's gonna be playing this like this. Walking through slow, they're just gonna be running into the building, just grabbing as much as they can, looting as quick as they can, not telling their friends if they found anything, and then fucking running out and going to the next building. What are all the blue things? Imagine if every encounter was like that. We just stand there going, boom, boom. Hold on, boom. Kind of want that invisibility. That seems a little OP.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
So what, every time you complete an area, that thing shows up?
Of the main story missions, there's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways.
Honestly, like the stealth aspect is probably one of the more exciting elements of
Remy
this game
uses
for
her
me.
combat robot Bribon to help distract.
Like if you can
and
legit sneak
eliminate
around
cultists.
and do the whole Far Cry thing, love it.
We got him, Bribon.
That thing is adorable. These guys are playing on controller, dude.
guys have the internet? Yep.
Everyone's safe.
Yeah, I don't know. The AI just does not seem good. It's just like there to be shot, but it's all a presentation too, so maybe they're trying to show you
otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel
what it's like to
vampire
shoot
secrets.
at things. But every video I've watched on this game so far has just been
These deadly layers change each time you
lacking
step
on
inside.
interesting
Jacob sends
combat
out his Raven
scenarios.
to tag the enemies below. Dev follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
Interesting. The abilities look cool. The shooting seems fine. Graphics are good. It's just the enemies. Maybe we can turn the difficulty up or something and they'll attack sometimes.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stirring the life.
I woke them up. Just one bite.
Just like standing there getting shot.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
I feel like this game is gonna be fun with friends though, for sure. Like I don't think I'm gonna play it by myself, but playing it with like people, that's where it's
Nests
gonna be.
aren't the only psychic
at.
spaces.
That's where it's
You'll
gonna be
find
at.
dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
I got you.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map.
Mhm.
Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon.
If you want to play a game similar to this and you can't wait for
Whether
this,
you dive in solo or with
pick up
friends,
Generation
each hero
Zero
can take on any situation.
because it has a similar
Each brings
vibe, except for you're
powerful,
fighting
unique abilities
against
to the fight, and the
robots,
upgrades
which I
you
think is
choose
actually
change
pretty
how they
neat.
play. Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy
So we
bullets
saw
and
a
release
little
the
bit of
energy
a skill tree, which looked bigger than I expected. Not huge, but definitely more than I thought we were gonna get.
There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
Nighty-night.
What, fucking auto aim?
Light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
That's cool.
Well, well.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
Interesting.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield.
That's cool. They're not all just like the same, except for
When you prove yourself
just get
against the
it
underboss,
stronger over
you'll
time.
receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
I do like that you're kind of working your way up bosses, though. It sounds pretty cool.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended
I would hope
everything we love
everybody
here at
makes the
Arcane
games they love
Immersive
to play.
open
but-
worlds, unique and customizable
I
heroes,
don't know, maybe they don't.
RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have
Vampires.
pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
These guys
Our
are
teams
both
dove
like
headfirst
posting
into this
up
new
like they're about to
opportunity,
lunge at you.
And we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Fucking
Thankfully,
chill
you won't
for a
have to
second.
wait too much
Take it down a
longer.
notch.
Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Thank you
All
again
right.
for joining us.
Pretty
And we'll see you soon in
close.
Here we go.
Cool. Well, I will definitely be playing this. I'm not excited, but I'm interested. And I hope I play it and I'm like, oh, dude, no, this game's fucking sick. Like, I don't know why I wasn't excited for it. As opposed to playing and going like, oh, man. They really made this game look better than it is. I would hate that. I would hate that scenario. Play with Game Pass. I gotta say, this is a much better format for Xbox to show off games. I like that they just boom, 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 here you go. Let the dev talk about it. Don't have a presenter. Show the game. They showed a lot of gameplay, which after last year, I feel like they had to. It kind of became a meme of Xbox showing games coming in like a year or two. Or, you know, just teasing a game. I think they've learned from that because their last event and this have both been about gameplay, and that's awesome. That's what people want to see. Teasers are cool when you're announcing a game, but you know, after we know about the game, we just want to see the gameplay. They got a pretty good lineup of games
see you in Tamriel.
for 2023. Hoping to see some more announcements for games. Obviously, we got games like Starfield as well.
All right, let's do this.
But in the short term, games coming out soonish. A lot of great games. Hopefully they're great. I don't know, but they look cool. Except for one's out now, which is crazy. All right, well, that was Developer Direct, and I think it was a good presentation. I really liked how they formatted this. I like that they just got the games out with the devs talking, boom, 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 really good. That's how I prefer them do it. Hopefully they continue to do it this way. Just like when, you know, PlayStation does that, Nintendo does that. They're kind of acknowledging that we want to see the games. Though I am somebody who appreciates hearing from the dev as well, as long as it's not like, you know, super robotic sounding from them, which is typical of so many, you know, devs when they talk about their games, or at least presenters. Presenters are the fucking worst. But they did a good job, and yeah, really excited for the future of Xbox games, or Game Pass games, I guess I can say. So yeah, we got Minecraft Legends, which I think is actually looking better than I expected. Although I had this kind of like underlying expectation of it's probably going to be pretty fun because Minecraft's fun. I forgot the name of it, but that Diablo Minecraft game, I played it a little bit. It was better than I expected. Not amazing, but it was pretty fun. And so after that, I kind of saw that, you know, these guys are looking to make fun games with this property. And because the property is so malleable in its what it can be, I guess, because it's just like block people in a block world, and you can really do anything with that they can really make any kind of genre they want. And I do think that it's creative and smart of them to make this game, but also still play with the procedural generation, which is a huge aspect of Minecraft, but then also the building aspect, which is huge of Minecraft, while still maintaining this RTS meets action game genre that they're trying to make a game within. I think it's a really smart and clever idea. I hope it feels good and plays good, and if they can nail that, I'm definitely going to play it. I mean, it's a pretty cool idea. And like I said before, I don't know really any games that mix this a whole lot. So, yeah, I like that they got the co-op. I like that they got the PvP. They're really thinking about a lot of different directions on who would play this game, and I will probably be one of them. I'm going to definitely check it out. So no huge hype, but strong interest in the sense of curiosity. I really want to see what they're doing with this and why they even thought of it in the first place. Because when I first heard of it, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, you got this brand, it's popular, you can sell anything from it, but it sounds like they got some creative ideas here. It sounds like they actually got an idea that came from somewhere, not just let's sell more Minecraft. So I'm happy about that. Then we got Forza Motorsport. It's looking good. I'm definitely going to play it. I love racing games. I love sim racing games. Sim racing games are my favorite types of racing games. Although shout out to Need for Speed Unbound. Single player, multiplayer is kind of meh. I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Story's like whatever. I'm not too into that. But the gameplay and visuals I'm really digging. But it's arcade racing and it's pretty fun. But sim racing's my thing, and I love Gran Turismo. I've tried to get into Forza Motorsport so many times. It's really hard for me to get into it. This one's looking really good, though. It's looking undeniable. Graphically, it looks great. The environments look really good. I hope the racing feels good. I hope the AI feels good. Cars look great. The graphics look really good, and I'm sure the sound's going to sound fantastic. Like I said before, Forza's really good at sound design. With all these different engines, parts, different kinds of cars, you want to hear that sound that you get from the real deal, and I think they do a really good job on trying to recreate that. So really excited for that. And the overtime dirt accumulation I think looks really good as well. It's a small detail, but it's a detail that I really like, because like they said, it does really kind of show what happened on that track when you raced, and I dig that. So yeah, looking really cool. Then we got the big surprise of HiFi Rush, which is just kind of crazy. First off, this is coming from Tango Gameworks, people who make Evil Within and Ghostwire Tokyo, two games that are horror themed. One definitely being like a survival horror game, one game being a spooky first person shooter, which I would absolutely recommend you try if you have a chance to play that. It's like 10 hours, so it's not a huge investment. Really cool game. Really enjoyed it. Would love a second one. But we're getting a game that looks nothing like those games, and I'm so for it, because they're a talented company. I want more people to know the name and expect stuff from these guys. And this game is completely different in every single way. It's a rhythm action game that's cartoony looking, super vibrant, not spooky like they made the joke about. And it looks fun. It sounds like a cool idea. And then I love that they just dropped this out of nowhere. They're like, hey, you didn't know this game exists? Here it is. Also, literally, here it is. It's out tonight. Go play it. Like, that's so dope. And I'm wondering if last year at some point, this has probably been in production longer than a year, but that'd be crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in the last like 2 years, Xbox was like, we delayed a shitload of games because of, the things that happened in 2020, 2021, and then 2022. Things aren't panning out that great. We got to keep delaying things. What if we just we got games people are expecting, but what if we just dropped a random game too, just to kind of give people something? For waiting out 2022, we add another game to the roster without them expecting it, and then they're like, yeah, we can do that. We got some ideas, and they knocked this out. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that conversation happened, but I don't know how long this game's been in production, but it's looking cool. I got it downloaded right now, so I'm gonna play it. I could probably put out a video. I'm trying to do more short form content on YouTube right now, so I should probably put out a impressions video of this game since it just came out. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. I don't have to really talk about my speculation on oh yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. It's out. I'm gonna play it, so I'll let you guys know what I think of it. But I love the strategy. It's so cool that they did that. And Tango Gameworks, I love what they do. I'm more excited for ESO Necrom than I thought I'd be. I really like ESO. It's a fun game. I love the freeform nature of it. I like that you can go to any region and play it as its own individual chapter, its own story, its own unlock everything in this zone. It's a really fun formatted MMO that I enjoy playing, and having a new chapter coming out with a new class, very exciting. New class, like that's fucking huge for any MMO. When you get a new class, it changes everything. So I'm really excited to try out. They said the Arcanist. Also, I love we're going back over towards Morrowind because that's my favorite region in Elder Scrolls visually. So that we're doing more there, fucking love it. And I can't wait to try this out. And I'm probably going to start playing ESO here soon because just seeing what they're bringing to the table has me excited to play the game again. So I never beat the last expansion. I started playing it. I think I was playing it with Sarah. We were like trying to play it together and just stopped playing. So I need to hop back into ESO. And I need people who play ESO to play with me on PC because there's no crossplay, and that drives me fucking insane. All right, and then we got Redfall, which I think they spent a lot of time on, which I appreciate, and I feel so mixed about this game because I love that they're not doing zombies and they're doing vampires. They're trying something different. I love that they got a class-based shooter. I love that they got skill trees and abilities, which is really cool. The guns look cool. The abilities in action look really cool. I do acknowledge that this seems a lot like Far Cry, but I love Far Cry, so I'm not opposed to that. It's a good format for a game, especially a multiplayer game that feels kind of sandboxy. I'm into that. Enemy design is interesting looking, but enemy behaviors are underwhelming in all trailers I watched for this game. I do believe a lot of that is just presentation because they're trying to, like in this scene, play it out in a way that gives it some tension. Kind of goes like, uh-oh, you're in a house and you're looking for things and now a vampire showed up. But, you know, when people are actually playing this, especially on PC, I'm going to be like running and jumping around like a nutcase. And I'm hoping that the enemies will be able to keep up with me and not just kind of stand there and go, whoa, I'm a vampire. And then they swing once at you and then they go, whoa, and then they swing another time. And then they just kind of stand there and look at you and while you're shooting at them. I hope it doesn't feel like that because every trailer does look like that. And it probably isn't like that, but that's how it looks. And I feel like they could advertise a little better. So just an observation. Everything else I said was positive. I think the world looks cool. I'm happy that Arcane's making it because these guys are super talented in their genre of making these first-person shooter RPG style games. And I want to see how that translates to this. I can't fucking. It's so early. I can't talk. Yeah, the multiplayer aspect is huge. Like, if this was just coming out as a single-player game, I would probably check it out and then probably bail pretty quickly, maybe. I don't know. Even if the game's like okay or really good, really good-ish. I don't think it's gonna be like really good, but we'll find out. I would probably play it a little bit, but the multiplayer aspect is a pretty good guarantee that I will likely play through this whole game because I enjoy games like this with friends, and I have friends who will want to play this. So looking forward to that. I think there's going to be a lot of fun with this game when it comes to the co-op. So I'm all about it. But yeah, overall, you kind of have to acknowledge it's a good presentation when every single game they showed off is something you want to play. And they're all going to come out in 2023, and that's good. It adds value to the Xbox brand. It adds value to Game Pass for sure, especially now that Xbox, all their percentages on everything keep going down, which is not good, but I think that's probably happening to most people. And you know, I want Xbox to thrive. I want them to have a great year. I want them to get their shit in order when it comes to Halo. I'm, like most people, not happy with where Halo is going and how it's being treated, but it doesn't mean it's over. They just, I don't know if 343 has a future with Halo, though. Maybe they need new management. I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. But outside of that, the other things Xbox is offering are looking great. And the thing I really am enjoying from Xbox, from this presentation, is the variety of genre that they're offering people. It's very cool to see. We got a shooter, a racing game, a weird RTS multiplayer action game, a rhythm game. I mean, like, whatever initiative Xbox started, you know, a little bit ago, where they're like, we need to offer everybody something. It seems like they're doing that, and I'm here for it. I love it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this developer direct. What games stood out to you? What games didn't stand out to you? Maybe there's a game you're like, I'm not definitely going to play that. Like, that looks horrible. What do you think about, oh God, HiFi Rush? Have you played it? And what do you think about them just kind of like dropping it out of nowhere? Do you play ESO? Are you excited for the new expansion? And what do you think about Redfall? I'm pretty opinionated about it, and I feel like I might offend somebody on my thoughts on that. And I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Are you kind of in the middle like me? I'm more positive than just being in the middle on it, but just got my apprehensions. And yeah, what do you think about the Minecraft game? Is that something you're going to play? Let me know everything you think in the comments below when it comes to this. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll have more episodes out soon. Like I said before, I'm trying to do more short form content. It seems like YouTube's moving in that direction. And I feel like I need to move with them on that. I would be making shorts on here, but for some reason I'm not allowed to make shorts on YouTube. I don't know why. YouTube, please help me out on that. Yeah, we'll continue doing Tastecasts, of course, because I love having the conversations, but I need more smaller bite-sized content on the channel, and so I will be doing that. It's my focus for 2023 for this channel. So yeah, look forward to that. Every time a little thing comes out, I might do a that's worth talking about. I might just do an individual video, not like a video that's packed with multiple topics, because you know, I do that because I enjoy having that longer conversation, but not everybody's got the time to watch multiple things so in one video. So anyway, look forward to that, and I'll talk to you guys later. I've been Seth. Have a good one, guys, and take it easy.